This is a brand new tummy time mat that was sent to me by the brand. We actually had this exact same mat for my daughters when they were a bit younger. They are 2.5 now, but they loved it. So let me show you how to set this up and what is so cool about it. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna put air in the outer layer here. So you'll see that there is a rim around here. That is what will be filled up with air, and then you will be putting water on the inside of the mat. That will go here, and you're gonna put in 3.5 liters. Now, how does this not get moldy is probably what you're asking. The answers are all inside of this user manual. So you can boil water and then put that in there. Like I said, 3.5 liters, which is a little more than 118 ounces. Or you can do that same amount and make sure that you put, I believe it is a tablespoon of vinegar inside of it to avoid the mold, the white vinegar here. You're gonna wanna change this water out 1 to 2 times a week, depending on how often you use it. My recommendation is that the boiling takes quite a bit of time. So if you stay up to date on the cleaning of it out and just use the vinegar, you will be just fine. Then what happens is these little guys float, and your little one will be able to kind of press down on this, and I'll show you how that works once I get the water put in. So I went ahead and I blew up the outer rim here, and I'm going to flip it over, and we are going to put water into that hole. Now you probably could just put this right up to the sink, but I wanna make sure I get the right amount in there, so I'm using like a narrow watering can here. And this last little bit here is the one that has the white vinegar in it. And then when you flip it over, this is what it will look like. So the baby will have this little buffer here. They can put their elbows and their hands on the opposite side. And this is great for head and neck control and strengthening those muscles. With the amount of water that's in here, as you can see, you can kind of move these little animals around. I think they're made of foam, and it's overall just an awesome activity, great for tactile skills as well. And just make sure you're using common sense with this. I wouldn't have animals around that might have claws or sharp objects. If you're afraid of the plug on the back, you can put a towel or a blanket underneath it, but like I said, we had this exact one in the past and never had an issue. So definitely remember to switch that water out. This is just an awesome activity for babies. Highly recommend.